Minnesota Vikings continue to try and get underneath the salary cap by making a couple of roster moves on Friday afternoon, letting go of a pair of cornerbacks, Cordrea Tankersley and Tay Hayes. Both had been signed late in the season last year as the Vikings were just ravaged by injuries at quarterback. Like, a lot was made about the defensive line, but whoosh, laid to waste at cornerback. Tankersley was a former third-round pick in 2017 out of Clemson by the Dolphins, made 12 career starts, 7 passes broken up, tore his ACL in 2018 and was never really the same. Did start a game, week 17 against the Lions, played 22 snaps, gave up a touchdown. Not great. Tay Hayes was a 2019 UDFA out of Appalachian State. He also played for the Dolphins as well as the Jaguars. He did not see action for the Vikings last year. Both had signed futures contracts with the Vikings this offseason. Tankersley was set to make $920,000, Hayes $850,000. They were two of the higher paid bottom of the roster guys. The move nets the Vikings $450,000 in cap space as two lower players are pushed into the top 51. Vikings top 51 cap liability are about $187.3 million per over the cap. Vikings have to be in cap compliance by March 17th. Whatever the cap is going to be, whenever they officially announce it, if they want to take part in the free agency funsies. Vikings cornerbacks on the roster currently: Cameron Tiny Dancer, Jeff Gladney, Harrison Hand, the draft picks from last year at 1-3-5 respectively. 3-1-5 respectively. Face Chris Boyd, Mike Hughes. Probably not going to get his fifth-year option picked up, but he's still there. Dylan Mabin also signed last year during the middle of the season, former Raider, former Fordham Ram, as well as Chris Jones. The immortal tackling machine Chris Jones is an exclusive rights free agent, is probably going to be retained as well. Cornerback might now be more of a pressing need late in free agency. Maybe they'll bring some veteran bodies in, or potentially day 3 in the draft if you really want to get some cheap players. And it's unfortunate because I was really bullish on Tankersley. Lengthy former third-round pick, just never really got right after that ACL. But also doesn't preclude the Vikings from bringing either Tankersley or Hayes back at a later date to fill out the 90-man roster. But also the new defensive backs coach, because it's important to note that former Vikings DB coach Durante Jones was also Tankersley's assistant DB coach in Miami in 2017. So he had an advocate in the room when the Vikings brought him aboard last year. But with Durante gone, new D coordinator for the LSU Tigers, but the Vikings are scraping together every single nickel and dime that they have, cornerback pun intended. Is that to make a big move, or is it just some spring cleaning at the bottom of the roster? I guess time will tell. But your thoughts: Vikings release Tankersley and Hayes? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.